Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hai semua. Oh, akutnya ya Allah. Ya Allah, penatnya beraya kan. Ya Allah, ya Allah. Okay. Alright, hai semua. Seharap awak semua sihat hari ni. Whoever you are, from Florida ke, Flint ke, Denver ke, Fargo ke, I hope you are in the best condition, and I hope that you still have the motivation to keep on striving, to keep on learning through online punya platform. Sumpah barai hell kot. Like I don't have the energy to do anything. Like I want to rest, tapi tak apa, tanggungjawab kan. Okay, nak buat macam mana? Okay, alright. So hari ni kita nak belajar topic number 7 in the syllabus of USMG10, Principles of Punishment. InsyaAllah by the end of this topic number 7, kita akan cover for topic 8, 9 and 10, in which I expect that we will end our class probably 1 week or 2 weeks earlier. Saya tak sure, but let the time, kita merancang, tapi Allah yang menentukan. So in this topic, motivating and rewarding employees, what we will see is that we will see how managers in general, how do they make things better for the employees to keep the motivation. Sebab apa? Sebab we after you guys graduate from university, nanti dah habis belajar, kita akan cari kerja kan. Okay, bila kita dah cari kerja, we are expected to be working in that company. Okay, kalau company tu orang kata apa, I mean like kita tak ada lagi orang kata apa kesibukan nak belajar ke, due assignment ke apa ke semua tu. Okay, kita ada kat fasa yang mana we want to find money sampailah by the time umur kita 55 tahun ataupun any level of age that you want to retire. So macam mana orang kata apa kalau kita dah start kerja at the age of 25 atau 24, okay, how do we maintain our sanity sampai umur kita 55 tahun? That is what we call as orang kata apa the motivation, how you stay working orang kata apa in whatever field that you like lah. So kadang-kadang ada orang ni dia boleh kerja dalam the same company dari start dia jadi fresh grad sampai dia dah bersara satu company tu je. Okay, kalau kita kat situ mungkin ada banyak faktor yang menyebabkan dia stay kat company yang dia kerja situ. Tapi ada je orang kata apa ramai je orang yang kerja 2-3 tahun tukar tempat kerja lain, kerja lagi 2-3 tahun tukar tempat kerja lain. So it depends on the perceiveness ataupun the perception of that person itself. Okay, bila bekerja kat satu company tu. So motivation can be defined as the process by which a person's efforts are energized, directed and sustained toward attaining a goal. Okay, so motivation, it has 3 elements which are energy, direction and persistence. Okay, kalau tak ada 3 benda ni, motivation ataupun orang kata apa motivation tu dia tak ada. Buat kerja tapi motivation tak ada. Memang buat kerja just untuk earn the income. Itu sahaja. Okay, this is the true story yang mana semua orang akan jadi macam kata apa sangat-sangat tak bermaya. Datang kerja, just buat kerja apa yang dia patut, and then by 5 o'clock, okay, punch out, terus balik rumah. Okay, that is orang kata apa buat kerja tapi tak motivated langsung. So in motivation there are 3 elements. The first is energy, a measure of intensity or drive. A motivated person puts forth effort and works hard. However, the quality of the effort must be considered as well as its intensity. So ada tenaga ada kan datang kerja, ada tenaga, maksud kita larat lah, okay, nak datang kerja tu, tapi we have to channel the energy at the right lane ataupun at the right in the right kita apa position. Sebab kalau kita channel our energy towards something that is not for the purpose of the betterment of the company, the company will be the same. The managers will be orang kata apa akan jadi macam tak tentu halal lah, sebab macam dia punya staff ada energy tapi energy tu tak channel kat tempat yang betul. Okay, for that department. So that's why energy memang kena ada, tapi it has to be at the right track. So the second element of motivation is direction. High levels of effort don't necessarily lead to favorable job performance unless the effort is channeled in a direction that benefits organization. Or this one is in direction. Okay, energy pun lebih kurang lah. So I've already explained it earlier. So effort that is directed toward and consistent with organizational goals is the kind of effort we want from employees. Okay, and then persistence. Motivation includes a persistent dimension. We want employees to persist in putting forth effort to achieve those goals. Okay, kata apa, persistence ni maksudnya IT lah. I do not have time untuk search the right definition of persistence, tapi dia macam kata apa, alah, I know what persist is, tapi tak tahu nak define dalam bahasa Melayu macam mana. Okay, I hope you understand lah what persist. You can refer on the dictionary.com ke Merriam-Webster ke apa. Okay, so ada tiga-tiga ni, a worker ataupun an employee will be highly motivated, and then the organisation will be better off with this kind of employee, okay, who has the right kind of energy, the right kind of direction, the right kind of persistence to make an organisation to be even more successful, okay, in the future. So moving on to the kata apa, early theories of motivation. Okay, so the first one, maybe kalau for those of you from Fargo, I don't think that you can I think you can skip this part sebab dah belajar kan. Okay, but the rest of you yang tak pernah saya ajar in this topic previously in USEC 11, you can continue to watch this lah. So Maslow's hierarchy needs of theory, this is the first traditional motivation theories. It is developed by Abraham Maslow. So dekat sini dia kata dia punya, orang kata apa, hierarchy needs of theory ni dia ada 5 levels. Okay, the fundamental level is physiological needs. Okay, yang macam piramid ni, daripada self-actualization sampai physiological ni adalah needs, keperluan. So kita start dengan physiological needs, the basic ataupun the fundamental step of the fundamental level of needs. Okay, according to Abraham Maslow lah. So there is physiological. Okay, what are the physiological needs? Food, drink, shelter, sex, sleep, other physical requirements. Okay, you need food in order for you to survive. You need to drink, nak prevent from dehydration, the danger of dehydration. Kalau kita tak, kata apa, dahaga, lepas tu company tak bagi minum duit kan, kita cakap pasal kerja lah kan, company tak kasih minum air. Okay, macam mana nak survive buat kerja tu? Okay, kita bangak-bangak lah sampai menaik, bibir kering, pecah-pecah apa semua. Okay, nak menangis pun tak boleh, air mata tak ada. Okay, and then shelter, tempat perlindungan. Kita put forward in not in the context of kerja juga kat rumah. Of course we need to have a house, sebab kalau kita it is to protect us from any kind of harm lah kan. Kita duduk rumah, kita boleh baring. Kita duduk rumah, kita boleh makan dengan tenang. Kita duduk rumah, kita boleh tengok TV. Orang kata apa, home sweet home, rumahku syurgaku. Okay, that's why it belongs in the physiological needs. Sex, okay, dah kahwin nanti kan, kan, malas lah sentuh topik ni, dah besar kan. Okay, and then sleep, tidur, penting sangat tidur. Okay, kadang-kadang if my students want to sleep in the class pun saya okay je. Okay, I also faham sebab I was once a student as well. So I know the need for you to sleep in the class. As long as you attend my class, that's fine by me. Okay, and then other physical requirements lah, macam-macam lah, you can think on your own. Okay, so lepas the physiological, okay, when you have all this kind of needs, you have enough food, enough drink, enough sleep, you have a proper protection, shelter, apa semua tu kan. Okay, you are better off to move to the next level, which is safety, keselamatan. So security and protection from harm, assurance that physical needs will continue to be met. Okay, so safety ni maksud keselamatan in a way that duduk rumah, okay, kalau duduk rumah ada bumbung je tapi tak ada dinding, macam mana, selamat ke tak? Tak selamat. So that's why you need to put walls around your house, okay, to cover anything lah, nak mandi ke, nak tukar baju ke, nak makan, nak masak, apa semua tu kan penting benda-benda tu kan. Okay, so and then assurance that physical needs will continue to be met. So kat sini, once you are assured that you untuk kata apa, once you are assured that you will have a continuous flow of physiological needs. Itulah maksudnya kita dah complete ataupun we have already satisfied the level of safety. And then we move on to after the orang kata apa, after the safety need is fulfilled, we move on to the social level of needs. Okay, social needs. So what is social needs? Affection, belongingness, acceptance, friendship. Okay, kita nak berkawan, kita nak bersosial. Okay, tak naklah duduk sorang-sorang. Memanglah ada orang kata duduk sorang-sorang, otaku yang nama dia. Okay, so orang duduk sorang. Ada orang prefer to orang kata apa, to stay alone, nak duduk jauh-jauh daripada orang. Okay, but that at the end of the day, that person needs to socialize as well. Okay, dia tak boleh tak ada social punya connection. Kena ada juga. Okay, nak cari member masuk tempat belajar ataupun masuk Intek lah kan. Okay, tak ada member nak kawan. Sebab apa? Macam miskin. Bila miskin, duduk seorang-seorang macam tu lah. Okay, I hope not lah kan. Semua kat Intek kaya-kaya. So macam semua satu kepala sekufu, right? And then kita, okay, after you finish, orang kata apa, you have fulfilled the satisfaction orang kata apa, of having friends. Okay, to be affiliated with a group kan. Macam you punya klik-klik kan, macam satu kelas ni macam rapat gila. Dia punya ukhuwah dia tu memang sangat strong kan. Tak boleh nak diceraikan, tak boleh nak apa semua tu. Okay, that is what we call as you have fulfilled the social needs. Okay, according to Abraham Maslow. And then barulah kita move on kepada esteem. Internal punya esteem ni self-respect, autonomy, achievement. Kalau external punya esteem, status, recognition and attention. Kalau internal ni orang kata apa, kita kawan-kawan juga. Tapi faham tak, kadang-kadang dia ada situation yang mana bila kita kawan je, asyik-asyik kita je kena bahan dengan member kan. Asyik-asyik kita je yang kena suruh kirim air, beli makanan dekat kafe, kawan-kawan suruh tu kat bilik. So bila turn kita nak tolong, bila nak minta tolong kat kawan beli air, dia tak nak, dia refuse to help us. Okay, rasa macam sedih sangat kan. So that's why you need to have esteem need. Okay, memanglah ada member apa semua, ada member tapi tak guarantee that you are going to have good friends. Okay, and then apa lagi? Autonomy and achievement. Achievement ni dia macam when someone trusted you, when someone is entrusting you with something important. Okay, that means that they trust you, and then you can feel like macam there's an elevated level of esteem in yourself. Sebab macam okay, orang percaya kat aku, so maybe boleh jaga amanah. Okay, so that I won't screw it up. So kena buat betul-betul. Okay, and then apa lagi? Kalau external, status, recognition and attention. Nak attention daripada member. Okay, kau tunjuk itu. Okay, aku nak attention. So kawan kata, nak attention, apa dia, apa masalah kau? Okay, aku dengar cerita apa semua tu. Okay, that is esteem needs. Okay, last kali is self-actualization, growth, achieving potential, self-fulfillment, be all you can be. Self-actualization ni, bila dah semua dah settle dekat bawah ni, kita akan ada fasa yang mana we need to prove something for ourselves. Sebab we have kita tak ada benda lain yang kita kita nak buktikan yang pada diri kita sendirilah, yang macam we want to prove that we ourselves are better. Ukur baju di bandar sendiri. So that's why you need to have the need of self-actualization. Of course, okay, this is the most popular motivation theory, tapi it has a lot of criticisms accompanying the theory. Okay, maksudnya dia nak kata it is a definite reference of motivation theory, tak juga. Tapi it is always be referred to. Walaupun dia banyak criticism, tapi researcher akan always refer to this kind of motivation punya teori, Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory. Okay, so settle this. The first one. Okay, the second one is ini dah explain lah. So the second one is McGregor theory X and theory Y. So McGregor's theory X and theory Y ni, it based on two assumptions about human nature. So this person, Encik McGregor ni, Professor McGregor, what he did in his theory of motivation, he differentiates human in two parts. Okay, there's no between kan. You either in group Y or group X. Okay, there's no in between. So kalau theory X punya assumption, he bases assumption on theory X punya people, a negative view of people that assumes workers have little ambition, dislike work, want to avoid responsibility and need to be closely controlled to work effectively. Ni yang macam jenis yang macam budak-budak lah. Okay, orang akan tengok kata apa, McGregor ni dia baikkan. Okay, manusia ni ada dua, yang memang tak suka kerja, kalau bekerja pun dia nak kena dikawal, dia tak boleh independent, semua tu nanti jadi huru-hara. Ini teori X. Kalau teori Y terbalik pula. Okay, suka kerja, kata apa, suka pergi kerja, he really enjoys the people ataupun the employees in theory Y, really love coming to work and then accept responsibility and exercise self-direction. Maksudnya bagi sekali tunjuk ajar and then dah boleh bergerak sendiri. Okay, so to maximize employee motivation, use theory Y practices. It will allow employees to participate in decisions, create responsibility and challenging jobs, and encourage good group relations. So jap. Okay, kalau for managers, orang kata apa, to create a set of employees yang kita apa, very good. So in order to maximize the motivation, okay, guna theory Y. Tapi however, there is no evidence to confirm either set of assumptions or that being a theory Y manager is the only way to motivate employees. So walaupun it is very widely yang kata apa, recognized, tapi dia tak betul juga kadang-kadang. Okay, bukan kadang-kadang, maksudnya dia tak betul juga. There is no strong empirical evidence that show that people belongs, you either belongs in group Y, okay, you either belong in group Y or group X. Okay, there's no between. Dia macam banyaklah sekali dia bercampur aduk. Ada orang ni dia suka kerja tapi dia tak suka datang kerja. Okay, dia suka ambil tanggungjawab, dia suka macam, I want to learn something new, so I am accepting responsibility. However, I really don't like my boss. Okay, I really don't like coming to work. I don't like my work, but I love responsibility. Nampak tak problem dekat situ? So kat sini, theory X and theory Y ni, we can use it as a reference, tapi we cannot use it to substantially differentiate types of employee according to their motivation levels. Okay, so moving on to the third traditional motivation theory, Herzberg's two-factor theory. So Frederick Herzberg, okay, Professor Frederick Herzberg, in his theory of motivation, dia pun ada juga two things lah kan. Macam tadi McGregor, teori X dan teori Y, dua benda. Yang ni pun dua benda. So it also called motivation as motivation hygiene theory. The intrinsic factors are related to job satisfaction, while extrinsic factors are associated with job dissatisfaction. So dekat dalam teori ni, dia nak cerita yang orang kata apa, when an employee is very very satisfied of the job, it refers to the intrinsic factors, okay, the job itself. Tapi kalau the extrinsic factors, when someone is not satisfied of something here dekat tempat kerja, it is not because of the intrinsic factors, but not the job itself, but on the other issues yang orang kata apa, yang ada bila dia buat kerja tu. Contohnya the environment, okay, the colleagues, the system, the administrative system of the company. Those are what we call as extrinsic factors. So it is very popular theory from 1960s to early 1980s. Okay, it was criticized for being too simple, and then however it influenced today's approach to job design. Okay, so the research focused for two-factor theory when people felt exceptionally good, okay, or bad about their jobs. Okay, nanti kita tengok satisfied and dissatisfied ni kan. Okay, when people felt good about their work, they tended to cite intrinsic factors. Okay, this one I've already explained to you. So let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so this is the two-factor theory. Belah kiri, the green one is what we call as the job satisfaction punya. orang kata apa, dimension. Okay, yang kalau sebelah ni pula the job dissatisfaction. So kalau job satisfaction ni, why do people feel good about their job? Okay, achievement. Okay, senang nak dapat when you do an exceptional good when you did, kata apa, when you have done an exceptionally good job. Okay, your boss praises you. Okay, you are looked up to by your colleague. Okay, nampak tak? There is a sense of recognition kat situ, achievement. Bila kita dah buat benda yang bagus, of course everyone is going to applaud you. Okay, dia bukanlah macam kata apa, penat kerja apa semua lah sekali tak recognize. So jadi macam sedih sangat yang bila tak recognize. So jadi macam dia akan timbulkan rasa tak puas hati lah, rasa sedih. So that we will move to the kata apa, the part where orang kata apa, when the employee is extremely dissatisfied. Okay, so the work itself, what are the elements? Okay, the responsibility, the advancement, the potential of advancing your career dekat dalam company tu, and then growth. Okay, the possibility of growth, growth development of you as an employee of that company. Okay, kalau macam memanglah bila kita kata the motivation once you have graduated nanti, the main motivation of you wanting to finding a work, probably, okay, if you put the importance on money, the ultimate reason for you to find a work is because you want to earn money. So money is the main factor, the only factor. Tapi bila dah lama kerja, duit ada, tapi the recognition, achievement tu macam like what am I really doing at this place kan? Macam aku kerja biasa dah buat, macam I need to do something else. Sebab rasa kalau kita buat kerja yang sama je sepanjang masa, kita akan jadi bosan at the end of the day. Okay, sebab tu nak kena ada benda-benda macam ni. Okay, kalau okay, and then moving on to the benda-benda yang kata apa, boleh membuatkan seorang tak puas hati kan. Okay, supervision, company policy, relationship with supervisor, working conditions. Tengoklah, kalau working conditions is called as a big corporation, tapi dia punya basic facilities dengan amenities pun tak cukup. Like banyaklah benda yang tak cukup kan. Masuk bilik air tak ada apa, dah tak tahan sangat nak berak. Lepas tu bila berak nak buka paip, dia punya pili tu tak ada, kepala paip tu hilang. So macam nak buka air, lepas tu jengkit-jengkit lah bintang sebelah basuh berak tu kan. Okay, that's an example. Sorry for being too disgusting. Okay, alright, and then salary, duit tak cukup. Okay, gaji tak cukup, tapi kerja bagai nak rak. Okay, and then relationship with peers, personal life. Okay, kita kena kerja supposedly in contract from 8 to 5, tapi we are always working. Okay, we always go back late kan. Okay, balik lambat, masuk pukul 8, tetap balik pukul 9 malam. Ya Allah, tinggal kita seorang-seorang kat company tu. Okay, and then relationship with employees, status, and also securities. So dekat tengah-tengah ni kita panggil neutral part lah. Maksudnya orang tu tak rasa benci tapi tak rasa sayang, which is so hard to, kata apa, susah kita nak define this kind of level. Okay, alright. So this one you can ignore lah. Okay, alright. Okay, this one is still in two-factor theory. Alright, okay, and then moving on to the fourth one. Okay, the last one in traditional view of theory, traditional theory of motivation. Okay, sorry for the bad English. Lama kan, lama dah tak buat apa, screen record video sambut raya, seronok sangat. Okay, so moving on to the last one is McClellan three needs theory. Okay, David McClellan and his associate proposed the three needs theory, which says three acquired but not innate needs a major motive in work. Okay, so kalau according to McClellan's punya three needs theory, there are three needs that need to be fulfilled that motivate someone to work. Okay, but then it is not, orang kata apa, it is not an ultimate. It is not, these three needs are not ultimate. Okay, maksudnya sebenarnya ada benda lain. Okay, but this is the main elements lah. Okay, so the first one is need for achievement, and ACH ni nak ni, okay, which is the drive to succeed and excel in relation to a set of standards. Okay, so need for achievement macam the reason why you go to work is what you want to achieve something that you haven't done in your life. Okay, nak cabar diri sendiri. That's why you need to you need to have the need for achievement. And then the need for power, okay, and power, which is the need to make others behave in a way that they would not behave otherwise. Okay, need for power ni, you datang kerja, you want to be respected. Okay, there's a certain rules, kata apa, certain things that you need to do to be respected lah, because respect is earned kan. Okay, that's why the need for power ni kena ada juga. Okay, and then kita ada need for affiliation now, which is the desire for friendly and close interpersonal relationship. Okay, kita datang kerja memang we are going to be working with that people, with that set of people for a long time. Okay, kita bukannya okay belajar, oh aku yakin like 2-3 tahun nanti aku akan grad. Kita belajar, we know the limit. Okay, macam bersabar, okay lagi 4 tahun je nanti aku belajar pada tempat ni. Kita tak tahu bila kita akan berhenti. Kita tengok keadaan sekarang, susah nak cari kerja apa semua. Okay, kalau cari kerja tu senang, okay, we will just kata apa, berhenti kerja right away kan. Tapi we don't even know when we are going to retire ataupun when we are going to change our job. Okay, sebab tu lah kena ada need for affiliation. Okay, you need to be friend, you need to have friends, you need to have a supporting colleagues, okay, to be working with you. Tak ada yang just yang snitch here, snitch there, okay, bagi tahu bos apa semua when you are actually doing just a petty little things. Okay, alright, and then however, need for achievement has been researched the most in this McLaren theories. Okay, people with high need for achievement are striving for personal achievement rather than for the trappings and rewards of success. So people, okay, pekerja ataupun employees who have a high level of need for achievement, okay, they are not the kind of people yang to grow together with the other colleagues, okay, to make the company kata apa, perform better. You just do the work for your own satisfaction, for your own personal achievement. There is no relationship with the organizational performance. Okay, that's why according to this theory, it says that people who have kata apa, people who have low need for achievement and high need for affiliation are the potential ataupun are the fit, are the ones who have the capacity to become a manager. Okay, so kalau point number 2, they have a desire to do something better or more efficiently than it has been done before. Alright, okay, they prefer jobs that offer personal responsibility for finding solutions to problem, receiving rapid and unambiguous feedback on their performance in order to tell whether they're improving, and moderately challenging jobs, okay, moderately challenging goals. So these 3, okay, when I read this book, okay, when I read this statement ataupun these sentences, okay, this sentence, okay, I feel like wow, this is just like me being a lecturer. Okay, first, it offers personal responsibility for finding solutions to problems, because as a lecturer you are working on your own, in which kata apa, you are given the timetable, but then how you teach, okay, how you get your students to excel in your subject, it depends on you. Of course there's a support, but at the end of the day it is you who decide, okay, the performance for your students. Okay, and then receiving rapid and ambiguous feedback, okay, by a semester like 14 weeks, okay, and then your students will rate you. Okay, lepas tu kata apa, once kata apa, you can without feeling kata apa scared, the people yang rate ataupun review you punya performance tu, dia punya anonymous. So macam you can kata apa, hantam je lah kan kalau buat kerja tak perform kan. Okay, and then moderately challenging goals. Okay, honestly being a lecturer is not that, it's not that challenging lah. Okay, nak kata the job itself is not challenging, given that you have the proper kind of education for you to be able to teach. Kalau macam dalam konteks that is how I feel like about my job as a lecturer right now. Okay, so high achievers avoid what they perceive to be very easy or very difficult tasks. Okay, okay, a high need for achievement doesn't necessarily lead to being a good manager. Sebab apa? Macam dia explain tadi, memang dia punya dia channel dia punya motivation tu for the personal achievement. So kalau nak jadi manager susah, because being a manager you need to work together with your other colleagues, with your subordinates. Okay, so you cannot macam think, okay, you being a manager, you want to be lepas tu dah jadi manager, you need to lead your employees ataupun you need to lead your subordinates, tapi you still have that personal achievement. Macam ni susah lah. Personal goals susah lah macam tu. Okay, sama-sama, because the work of your subordinates determine the quality of your works for you to present to the higher level boss. Okay, that's why people who have higher kata apa, okay, not need for achievement, but then need for power. Okay, that's my mistake. Okay, feeling buat sangat lagi kan. Okay, and power and low in need for affiliation. Oh, okay. But then you can conclude lah. You can conclude from this, yang mana kalau need for achievement tu kalau sangat tinggi, but then dia macam sama juga kan, because you need to work together with your subordinates. Okay, so that's why, however, kalau kat bawah dia kata the best managers tend to be high in need for power and low in need for affiliation. Okay, macam dia tak kisah pun social kata apa, social structure with the yang kata apa, nak being friendly ke apa ke kan, but then very high in need for power, of course lah kan. Okay, alright, and then employees can be trained to stimulate by apa semua ni. Okay, you can on your own lah. Okay, alright, moving on to the contemporary motivation theories. Okay, first is goal setting theory. Goal setting theory is the proposition that specific goals increase performance and that difficult goals, when accepted, result in higher performance than do easy goals. Okay, so goal setting ni bila dapat goals tu, okay, your boss is assigning you to do a specific thing. Okay, let's say okay, you are required to make kata apa, sales maybe by 18,000 ringgit per month. Okay, buat sales nak kena 18,000 ringgit. So that is very specific. Buat sales sahaja, and then dia punya target of sales is 18,000 ringgit. That is very specific. So that's why, okay, when you have that specific goals punya kata apa, specific instruction, you are going to strive harder to get that figures. Okay, so goal setting theory ni, itu dia punya maksud dia. Okay, working toward a goal is a major source of job motivation. Studies on goal setting have demonstrated that specific and challenging goals are superior motivating forces. Okay, okay, alright, so this is the goal setting theory simplified. Okay, so goals, okay, first, goals have to be specific and difficult. Okay, however, sometimes for someone, kalau kita cakap pasal difficult ni, there's a thing what we call as participative goal setting punya session, in which the boss, okay, dengan dia punya subordinates, dengan dia punya employees can work together on what kind of a goal to be achieved. Okay, that's what we call as participative goal setting session. Okay, sometimes when the manager is assigning the employees, okay, with very difficult goals, susah nak capai. Bila susah nak capai, jadi macam dia ada rasa macam, alamak, it is too unrealistic. Okay, boleh usaha, tapi we'll never know. Okay, we will never know, orang kata apa, boleh capai ke tak. Usaha tu ada, tapi sama ada capai ke tak tu kita kena tunggulah. So that's why kadang-kadang bila a manager needs to work together with the subordinates ataupun dia punya employees, dengan dia punya staff, akan kita cakap, okay, macam ni kita nak target supaya kita boleh capai this kind of thing. Okay, sama-sama buat keputusan. So and then bila kita dah laid out, when the goals are already properly laid out, okay, and then also it has been specified, now it is the turn ataupun for employees, okay, you need to be committed to achieving the goals, and then to be accepted lah. Okay, you accept the goals. Okay, kalau nak jadi, what is the commitment that you need to have while you are striving for the goal? Okay, Goals, when goals are made public, individual has internal locus of control dengan self-set goals. So goals, okay, bila when the manager has kata apa, publicly announce the goals that all of you need to achieve, okay, masing-masing akan compete with the other colleagues, okay, untuk capai that kind of target. Okay, sebab you tahu definitely, okay, walaupun kata sales kena capai by RM18,000, but to be motivated, okay, nampak reward yang banyak tu, okay, kita akan strive to earn higher. So nanti kita akan recognize by the manager yang kita buat kerja lebih baik, macam tu, okay. And then individual has internal set of has internal locus of control. This one is just the same with self-efficacy. Internal locus of control ni, dia tahu batas dia kat mana, dia tahu dia boleh buat mana, dia tahu dia tak boleh buat kat mana. Itu dia tahu dia punya diri dia. Okay, ada orang dia tak tahu, macam bila dia beri, dia kata kadang-kadang dia boleh buat, tapi ada masa lain satu benda dapat dia tak boleh buat. Okay, that's what we call as, kata apa, dia tak ada locus of internal dia tak ada internal locus of control. Dia tak boleh nak measure himself, okay, ukur baju di badan sendiri. Okay, and then self-set goals ni apa pula? Bila kita dah dapat specific goals, okay, in order for you to be constantly committed to that kind of goals, okay, kena ada orang kata apa, kita kena set our own goals. Okay, barulah kita boleh orang kata apa, push ourselves forward, okay, in order to achieve that kind of mission. Okay, so participation setting ni, inilah yang tadi saya cakap tadi kan, okay, the participative goal setting session. Okay, and then after committed to achieving accepted ni, kita masuk pula kepada motivation itself, okay, intention to work toward the goals. Okay, self-efficacy ni sama je macam locus of control tu, okay. Dia percaya yang dia boleh buat benda yang diberikan oleh dia punya boss. Okay, bila dah tahu, dia akan work towards it. Okay, he wants to do it. He knows exactly what he was doing, and he is guaranteeing the boss, okay, cakap kita this one, okay, I can do this apa semua. That's what I call as higher self-efficacy. Kalau low self-efficacy punya employees, dia akan cakap macam ni tau, macam alamak, okay, bagi je lah, tapi saya tak tahu kot saya boleh buat ke tak ni, macam tu. Dia terima, but then there's a slight mix of feelings, okay, the feeling of reluctance kat situ, okay. And then national culture ni benda apa pula ni? Ini adalah budaya kerja kat dalam satu negara tu. Macam kat Malaysia, contoh budaya kerja kat Malaysia, meeting, okay, kalau meeting start pukul, kata meeting dalam email pukul 9, but then last kali start pukul berapa? 9.20, and everyone is not mad about it. Okay, kalau kat Malaysia. But if you were to go to Japan, okay, kalau kata pukul 9 you have to start your meeting. Kalau tak, nanti akan kena, orang kata apa, banyaklah bising apa semua. Macam kita kat Malaysia, lepas kita meeting apa semua tu, ada makan-makan punya session, okay, semacam boleh makan kat meeting room. Tapi ada negara lain, okay, makan-makan session ni is what we call, diorang kata macam it's not proper. Okay, jadi kita tengoklah national culture tu. Kalau kita macam goal setting, okay, cakap contohnya kerja dekat bank kan, bos kata apa, okay, kali ni investment kita kalau boleh cari interest rate, interest rate tu bagi sampai dapat 3 juta ringgit. Okay, interest rate saja tau, hasil faedah. Okay, by hook or by crook, do whatever you need to do whatever you can do. Okay, janji sampai target. Okay, interest rate itself, the concept of interest rate itself tu, kita sebagai orang Islam, okay, orang kata apa, macam salah lah benda tu kan. Okay, contohnya macam Along, what? Kenapa saya apa sini Oh my god, tiba-tiba pula saya macam Along yang interested ni kan. The national culture, okay. Maksud national culture kat sini ya Allah, jauhnya bercakap. Okay, so national culture ni dah cerita saya macam budaya kerja tu. Kalau dia punya budaya kerja, bos kata apa, interest rate apa semua tu, okay, kalau kat negara-negara, orang kata apa, the countries that have, orang kata apa, bukan negara Islam, okay, interest rate is not something that bad. Tapi kalau macam negara kita, Malaysia ke, Indonesia ke, Arab Saudi ke, the concept of interest rate itself is wrong. Okay, because benda tu memang dia orang kata apa, the concept riba tu, interest rate tu, dia menyeksa orang. So jadi macam kita sebagai orang Islam, we cannot do this kind of thing. We cannot reach that kind of goal. Okay, sebab benda tu is already haram at the first place. Okay, so nanti kita dah work towards the goal. Okay, nanti akan ada self-generated feedback on progress, apa semua tu, nanti kita akan dapatlah higher performance plus goal achievement. Okay, note on the self-generated feedback on progress ni. Okay, according to the textbook, dia cakap apa, dia cakap when employees get the results based on themselves. Maksudnya feedback tu, dia punya feedback tu from personal feedback. Maksudnya dia run through banyak data ke, ataupun dia buat banyak lah kerja-kerja. Okay, and then dia dapat feedback tu dia tahu maksudnya apa yang dia perlu buat dengan apa yang dia dah buat. Okay, dia tengok, dia compare sendiri. Okay, when someone has kata apa, self-generated feedback ni, okay, orang tu dia akan macam kerja lebih keras lagi. Sebab apa? Kadang-kadang ada orang macam dia tak boleh terima teguran tau. Okay, ramai je orang yang macam tak boleh terima teguran. Okay, but then kalau dia boleh, orang kata apa, tengok, dia boleh repair diri dia sendiri based on the self-generated feedback, then there's no problem. That person could be having a higher level of motivation, and then they will be working towards towards a better performance of the goal punya achievement. Okay, so that is what I call as goal setting theory. Alright, okay. So and then moving on to the motivating through job design. Macam mana kita nak motivate? Okay, job ni, kerja ni boleh design juga tau. Boleh design juga ya. So job design refers to the way tasks are combined to form complete jobs. The jobs that people perform in an organisation should not evolve by chance. Okay, orang kata apa, job design ni macam you create a job. Okay, when a company is setting up a job, dia ada banyak je kaedahnya. Macam in there's one place yang mana company tu, orang tu adalah finance staff, orang tu adalah marketing punya employees juga at the same time. Ada company okay beza, marketing, finance. Ada orang ada company tu kau lah tukang masak, kau lah yang hantar makanan kat depan. Macam tu ada, dia beza-beza. Sebab tu adanya job design. Okay, managers should design job deliberately and thoughtfully to reflect the demands of the changing environment, the organization's technology, and employee skills, abilities and preferences. So job design, it evolves. Okay, throughout the time it will evolve. Bukan setakatnya macam, pernah tak dengar dulu zaman dulu ada pekerjaan, a profession called as people waker ke? Dia kejutkan orang tau. Dia jadi alarm clock tu sendiri. Okay, dia pergi buka tingkat orang, dia ketuk loceng, ting 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 ting, nanti orang akan bangun pergi kerja. But not now. Sekarang that kind of job is no longer existed. Okay, it's no longer existed. Maksudnya kita dah ada alarm clock. Why should we need to hire someone to wake us up? Okay, so that's why there's a need for job design. Macam mana pula kalau let's say lah kan, zaman dulu orang yang kejutkan, ada company yang uruskan orang kerja orang tu. Okay, macam mana company tu nak shift towards doing something else instead of waking people up? Maybe buatlah syarikat perkapalan ke apa ke. Okay, macam mana dia nak dia sayang pekerja dia kan. Okay, pekerja kata, saya tak ada kemahiran nak buat kapal, saya cuma tahu kerja orang je. Bila kerja orang, nanti orang cakap lah, okay, tak apa, kita pergi training. Okay, that the process nak transition from being a person who wakes people up, okay, nak jadi kepada orang yang kerja kapal. That is the process we call as job design. Okay, so job design can be followed based on several dimensions. There are 5 or 6. Okay, 5. Okay, so according to Professor Hackman and Professor Oldham, okay, job can be described in terms of the following 5 core job dimensions. This is job dimensions in job design. First is skill variety, the degree to which the job requires a variety of activities, so the worker can use a number of different skills and talents. Okay, this is the example in which everyone who is working needs to have a skill variety. Okay, kalau dulu zaman dulu kalau kerja cikgu, okay, kena pandai apa je, pandai mengajar, yelah. Okay, nak record, nak tulis kedatangan buku, semua semua done manually. Tapi sekarang, okay, the profession of a teacher, not only the responsibility is for you to teach, but you need to know to use the technology. Okay, maybe online attendance punya program ke, ataupun how do you generate a question quiz ke without hassle ke, benda-benda macam tu lah. Okay, skill variety. Not only okay, I can teach, but I don't know how to do how to work on Excel. Okay, macam tu macam susah lah kan. Macam aku cari kerani pun pandai buat Excel, tapi mengajar tu boleh train juga. Macam tu. That's why there's orang kata apa, the first dimension of job the first dimension in job design is skill variety. Okay, and then kita akan ada task identity, the degree to which the job requires completion of a whole and identifiable piece of work. So task identity, this part, okay, this task kalau tak buat, dia kena bila nak hantar kat the next kita proses apa semua tu tak boleh jalan sebab this part tak siap kan. That's why it's what I call as task identity. So macam contohnya lah, maybe kalau nak dapatkan fund, okay, nak dapat funding duit, nak beli mesin baru, kita cakap kalau kita kat kedai makan, okay, contoh nak beli blender jenis yang macam kat Starbucks tu kan, yang mahal-mahal. Okay, kalau blender lauk, blender barang-barang cili ke serai ke hancur, fine, guna blender sekarang tak hancur. Okay, jadi nak beli blender kat dapur tu, chef nak beli blender, jadi bila beli blender dia boleh request, tapi dia kena paskan dokumen tu ataupun permohonan application to buy the blender dekat finance. Kalau dia tengok dia punya budget tak ada, kalau dia tak approve, tak jalan juga. So without the help of kata apa, finance punya team, approval takkan ada. So kat situ maksudnya task identity, completion, nak approve, nak beli blender tu, okay, tak lepas. Sebab apa? Sebab the task identity of finance, okay, to see whether the company has a budget or not. Okay, and then task significance, the degree to which the job affects the lives or work of other people. Okay, this one, the life of work ni contohnya apa? Kerja nurse. Bila kerja jadi nurse, okay, responsibility jaga, macam dalam India textbook kan, bila dari your textbook cakap, okay, nurse dia punya task significance is saving people's life. Okay, kalau macam OBGYN kan, okay, nurse OBGYN sambut anak orang, doktor sambut, okay, so you need to cuci the baby kan, okay, basuh, mandikan dia, okay, and then jaga, okay, kalau baby tu selemah-lemahnya, so kena jaga, nurse kena jaga. So the significance of that task can help improve the wellness of the mother. Okay, kalau anak dia meninggal macam mana, sedih sangat kan. Okay, that is what I call as task significance. If I were to put task significance in my career as a lecturer, I don't know lah. Okay, what is the significance? You think on your own lah. I cannot think of my own. Okay, so autonomy, the degree to which the job provides freedom, independence and discretion to the individual in scheduling the work and in determining the procedures to be used in carrying it out. Okay, kalau autonomy ni macam mana? Kata apa, the responsibility given to you, okay, that position dalam organisation tu. Kalau in kata apa, specifically kita cakap pasal department ataupun division, let's say you are the kata apa, person who approves whether someone is kata apa, is allowed to go back to kampung kan, contoh HR lah kan. Okay, you have the autonomy, okay, to decide who is going to go home, who is going to stay working waktu raya. Okay, so macam penting lah peranan tu. Sebab kalau kita membabi buta je, kita cakap approve, disapprove, orang marah. That's why bila kita nak bagi approve, orang kata apa, approval, a slight thing of approval ni sangat-sangat petty tau, orang akan boleh berkira. So sebab itulah it is very important. Kalau you have the autonomy to do that, you feel like you are appreciated. But when you are appreciated, dia jadi macam sangat-sangat, orang kata apa, motivated lah. Oh, I have I have to do my job. It is very important to my organisation. Okay, that's the essence of job design. Okay, and then last kali feedback. The degree to which carrying out the work activities required by the job results in the individuals obtaining direct and clear information about the effectiveness of his or her performance. Okay, so kat sini feedback ni an element ataupun a dimension in job design ni adalah feedback. So kenapa you need to have a feedback? Sebab kita tak boleh buat kerja short sendiri tau. Memang kalau kita macam faham tak short sendiri ni, kita rasa kita buat kerja tapi sebenarnya kerja tu tak betul. So last sekali the upper management terpaksa buang masa and betulkan kerja yang awak buat salah. So what is the reason of hiring you as a worker kalau sebenarnya last sekali benda tu is being rectified by your manager? Okay, nampak tak? That's why you need to have feedback. Kalau bila dapat feedback apa semua tu, kita tahu nak betulkan kat mana. So that is the core kata apa, one of the core dimensions in job design. Okay, alright. Okay, so maybe yep. So maybe I will stop here, and because I have other class that I have to record. Kalau tak pun jadi I will just combine this video dengan other video kalau selarat lah nak rakam. Okay, so that's all for this session. Okay, insyaAllah I will finish this topic. Tak tahulah, I cannot guarantee you. Mungkin dalam satu video ke apa ke, but I have to stop recording right now. Okay, so thank you, bye.